I'm gonna be flat out honest. This topic may or may not be important to you. So I'm gonna keep it real and I'm gonna say, if you care about finishing strong, about creating results that not only change your life, but the life of people around you. And what I'm talking about isn't necessarily an amount of money, isn't necessarily something physical, but more so it's a level of emotion and a level of commitment and a feeling, yes, say feeling, that has the power to not only change your own body, right, your business, your performance, but also the love that you hold within your family and the way you do things. Because remember, the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. So what is it that I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about finishing strong, right? If we are talking leadership habits and we're talking what makes a high level performer, what makes a top level leader, someone who's you can count on, right? Someone who, when shit gets tough, when you're faced against adversity, someone who can stand on their own 2 feet, right? Not for the sake of saying, look at me, but for the sake of saying, come on guys, we can do this, right? How do you become that person? Well, it's by finishing strong. It's by building life-changing commitment, right? Which will not only fuel your personal life, but guess what? It's gonna fuel your professional life. Because whether it's 4 p.m. on a Thursday, whether it's the end of the week, right? Whether it's the last 2-3 days of the month, or the last 2-3 days of the first quarter, the second quarter, or hell, even December. Those pressure heavy areas, right? How do you finish strong? How do you get everything out of the way and bring out that animal inside of you that's gonna create the results, right? While maintaining the peace and building life-changing love, right? So let's get right into it, man, okay? I'm gonna give you 3 tips, okay? 3 tips on how to finish strong. So here's the first one. The first tip is don't give in to the weakness. The first place where you're gonna wanna drop, right? Let's put it, for example, in a workout. Let's say I'm putting you through a workout and I'm going minute 0 all the way to 50, we're going hard. And the last 10 minutes is your stretch, right? So you're in there, you're all prepped, you're going through the workout. You're in that first phase, getting your body warmed up, getting your muscles turned on, everything's going, right? Then I take you through that middle portion where it's like, oh, damn, this is hard, shit, ah. And then, where most people would stop, but where we keep going and where we finish strong is that last portion, those last 5 minutes. Because it's not about the workout that you're doing, it's about how you're going to finish that. It's about what kind of energy, what kind of enthusiasm, what kind of strength are you bringing to that moment to bring out the best version, to squeeze out every ounce of energy that you've been given, right? So in those 5 minutes, right, where you're going to get tested is up here in your head. All your limiting beliefs are gonna come up. I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this. And you'll respond physically, mentally, and emotionally. And sometimes that weight is so hard that some of us stop at minute 47. Some of us stop at minute 48. But who's gonna make it to that 50? Who's gonna get to that point where, I am not backing down, right? It's the people who don't think and they just keep going, right? So when I say when I say don't give in to the weakness, I'm saying don't give in to the mental weakness, okay? Don't give those thoughts energy. Don't pour your energy into what you can't do and focus on the task at hand. And in that task at hand, treat it like it was the first rep and give it everything you got, okay? And if you can take those limiting beliefs out in those last 5 minutes, guess what? You're gonna finish strong, okay? Next part, okay? Tip number 2 on how to finish strong. Now remember, this is gonna translate into your work life, right? These last hour of the day could be filled with a bunch of bullshit, or it can be filled with productivity and real service. And it's how you show up that's gonna make the difference. So remember that. Number 2, stay composed. Emotions will run high. Believe me, if there's anything that we don't wanna do, it's those last 5 minutes. Who the hell wants to be in there, right? You're going hard for 45 minutes already. Why? Like, dude, I'm done, right? I've been there, you've been there. right? In some way, shape, or form. Maybe it wasn't in a workout, but maybe you had a really long day. Or maybe you were trying to accomplish a goal or a project and you're on day 273 of 275, right? And what I'm saying is in those last few moments, emotions are going to be high. There's going to be excitement, right? There's going to be anger. There's going to be love. There's going to be, you name it, everything between love and anger, it's going to show up. So it's how you manage what's occurring in your life and how you stay composed, right? How you perform through that, that's really going to create the results. In those last 5 minutes, if you're feeling the pressure and the way you respond to it is going to make the difference, right? And if you feel the pressure and all of a sudden your body starts moving faster, all of a sudden you're not able to do it in the right form, man, you might get hurt those last 5 minutes. Why? Because you weren't focused, because you let your head get to you, right? Or maybe you just didn't finish it and you stopped, right? Why? Because you let your head get to you, right? So in those last 5 minutes, rather than feel the weight of the emotions, rather than give into it, just let them be and just focus on the work. Focus on the work. Focus on the work. And if you focus on the work and stay out of the scary emotions of what could happen, right, then you're going to be just fine because you're going to continue going, right? And now, that was the second bullet. Now, I'm going to take a sip of water here so I don't finish too crazy, right? This third and final chapter, this third and final key on how to finish strong, right, is, excuse my language, put your foot on a mother's throat. Yes, you heard me. Even for all you moms out there. Whether you're a mom, whether you're a dad, whether you're a little kid, a big kid, a medium kid, it's about the energy. It's about the effort. It's about, I'm willing to give it all in this moment. No matter, I'm not thinking about nothing. I'm right here. Come at me. That's what it's about. That's how you finish strong. It ain't an outwardly thing where you're yelling it at people. It's an inner knowing that you've made it this far. And if you made it this far, there is no way you cannot finish. The only thing stopping you is you. So when you are on a project, right? Let's say, man, and you got 1,000 to-dos to knock out and you're at that 975, right? What's gonna get you in those last 25, right? Or if you set out a goal to lose 50 pounds, but you made it to 40, right? Or 30 and you made it to 20. What's those last 10? What is that all about? That's up here. That's called getting uncomfortable, God damn it. Those last 5 minutes is where you step into the best version of you. Again, right? Is when you put your foot on a partner's throat. And that means it's intense. It's an energy that is not against the people around you. As a matter of fact, it uplifts the people around you. Because it's excitement. It's we're here, we're now. Let's get it. Let's go, right? For in a sales meeting, hey guys, when you're in the last hour of your calls, right? Think about how you want to make the person feel, right? Think about how you want to inspire them, motivate them, how you want to make them feel lit, right? Stay mentally logged in. That's on the sales call, right? If you, again, are in customer service, hey, that last 45 minutes or hour, man, stay composed, right? Be nice to people, right? Be the person who you want to be and finish strong. Finish strong. Don't give in. Finish strong. If you're a high-level executive, CEO, maybe you got a couple extra hours that day. Hey, that doesn't mean you can lose your shit. That doesn't mean you can treat people like garbage. That means step up, be calm, and do the work. Do the work. Because that's how you got there. You didn't get there by someone giving it to you. You got there by finishing strong, by taking action, okay? So remember, this is life-changing commitment. This is how you make it through the tough times. This is how you bring the best out of you. This is how you finish strong. Again, the 3 keys were: don't give in to the mental weakness. 2, stay composed. And 3, and lastly, put your foot on their throat. Finish it strong, okay? Let me know what you think. Leave the comments below. Thank you.